an alliance that's marked by imagination, ingenuity, and innovation. Nearly 55 years ago, American astronauts took humanity's first step on the moon. They sent a message forever etched in history. Quote, "That's one small step for man and one giant step for mankind." But the only reason anyone down on Earth saw this feat or heard those immortal words was thanks to a team of Australian engineers. As dawn broke at NASA Station, just outside of Canberra, they aimed a radio telescope toward the heavens, captured the lone voice among all the stars, and shared it with millions of people watching breathlessly all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Prime Minister, today, Australia and the United States continue to stand together, continue to innovate, to push back the bounds that had been in our way, and make a giant step toward what could be, to race undaunted toward a future we know is possible if we work together. Because time and time again, we've seen what America and Australia can do when we stand as one. We saw it during World War I, when our troops helped turn the tide of war on the Western Front. We saw it during World War II, when we fought the forces of fascism side by side in the Pacific, cementing a mateship between our people. And we saw it again during the war against terror, when Australia invoked the AUKUS Treaty for the first time to stand with the United States after we were attacked on 9/11. And we'll never forget those brave Australians and Americans who, generation after generation, gave their lives to give us a better world. We'll never forget our obligation to them to keep upholding the democratic values for which they gave their lives, to keep forging a better future for generations to come. Together, Australia and America are meeting that obligation. As two proud Pacific nations, we're ensuring the Indo-Pacific remains free, open, and prosperous and secure, including through our historic AUKUS partnership with the United Kingdom. We're building stronger economies where no one fears coercion and everyone, as you say down under, gets a fair go. Together, we're standing with Israel against Hamas terrorism. We're standing with Ukraine against Putin's tyranny. And we're providing and proving that democracy can deliver on the challenges that matter most to people's lives, from climate change to cancer. And today, we're fueling the spark of innovation that has long burned in the hearts of Aussies and Americans. Innovation that will help uplift people in the Indo-Pacific and all around the world. Innovation that took us to the moon will take us further in the years ahead. Mr. Prime Minister, the alliance between Australia and the United States has never been more important than it is today. And we have never been more committed than we are today. Australia and America stand ready to do the hard work, the historic work, to tackle the challenges we face. Ready to take a giant leap together toward a better future. One of greater opportunity, dignity, security, and liberty. For Americans, for Australians, for all. May God bless our alliance, and may God protect our troops.